Brother Pharaoh,
Yes,
next
sir.
time is arguably the most dangerous man on IG. And I say dangerous because this motherfucker's been deleted like 3 times and he keeps coming back and he's still talking shit. Would you like to
Oh,
meet him?
okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got a call on it, and I had to ignore it. Say the beginning part again. Who?
Oh, there's a man who's arguably the most dangerous man on IG,
Okay.
as evidenced by he got deleted like 3 times, man. He keeps coming back
Right.
and he's got a tremendous fan base, man. He wants to meet you.
Come on, let's do this.
He's a professional.
Let's do this.
Uh, in fact, I'm actually quite jealous because he's one of the best looking dudes I've ever met. So I envy this motherfucker. But he wants to meet you.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh, shit. What's up, Dr. Brad Campbell? Can you hear us? All right. I think IG's onto us, man.
Right, we definitely having a glitch moment.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we can't.
What's going on with you, love? How you doing?
Brad, I think your connection's kind of okay. There we go.
Try that. There we go.
YP,
Yes,
allow
sir.
me to introduce you to Dr. Brad Campbell. This guy's won the Free Thinkers, Truth Tellers, and he's a doctor who knows how to explain things very, very well in a kind, non-polarized manner on what's going on. So,
Here we go.
Dr. Brad, you got a question for YP?
Yeah, I want to ask how you find you help people to wake up to the reality of this year. Like, what's your strategy? How have you found it effective to help people gain awareness this year?
I'm gonna take people true. I'm gonna ascend people all the way with me. I'm gonna help people understand the power of cycle architecture, building infrastructure within your mind, how to actually build a more powerful mind, how to actually increase memorization skills, the power of literacy, the power of multiplying the neurons in your brain, just the power of the brain, how to actually use it as a supercomputer it is, the power of the pineal gland, and just actually how to try to actually psychologically, consciously, and bioenergetically channel the universe. I think people honestly need to be able to understand that. I'm gonna say this. The mind uses the body to experience space and time, and the body uses the mind to explore time through space. So people just need to have to understand the balance of polarities within inner and outer, upper and lower, the soul. People actually need to actually understand how to be aware of the world from a soul level and to function and operate from that level of themselves, beyond the physical, beyond the ego, beyond the material, beyond the tangible, beyond the 3D. And that is going to be my train of thought, my train of guidance for this year. Everybody knows that's where I actually started at, and in some way, somehow, I got caught up in fucking pedophilia and Democrats. But it's like I feel like a Buddha. I was just wandering one day, and next thing you know, I was like, "What the fuck is Bill Gates doing?" But now, now I'm coming back. Now I'm coming back to my
Wait, have you
path.
let go of trying to awaken people to some of the Maxine agendas, and have you kind of let go of trying to convert them to wake up to that light?
No, I don't believe in repeating myself.
Yeah.
I believe that that's how you go crazy.
The problem is that you got deleted on YouTube, man. So I know you're coming back
Yeah,
as Cotton Nation,
yeah,
but
yeah.
not everyone has your app. So I'm just wondering, like, at least before your content was out there, so you could say, motherfuckers, like, it's out there on YouTube for free.
Right.
You could watch my shit. But
Right.
now, I mean, what do you think?
Well, now I think if you believe that Gucci is worth what it is, Louis Vuitton is worth what it is, nails are worth what they are, weave and sew-ins and lace fronts and all of the other shit people buy. I believe that acclimating your mind is worth $20 a month. If you don't believe that, then that's on you. So I feel like if somebody told me right now, I literally have the solution to, if not all, probably 99% of your problems, but you have to give me $20 fucking, I would give him 50. So my thing is, I've done the work for free. I have not been paid by YouTube for almost 4 years. I got up and
Yeah.
did this shit every day with no help, staying up 2-3 nights in a row, putting PowerPoints together. I'm sitting in a $60,000 library right now. I do this shit for real. I'm like a gangster librarian. So my thing is, I gave it to people for free. So now that the tides have changed, unbeknownst to me, what about you don't feel that it would be worth $20? Like you can't even go to Harvard and get this shit for $20. And I've had Harvard, and let me put this on the record. I've had professors from Harvard and professors from Yale run from me in debates. I've been in conversations with professors from Harvard where we were setting up debates, and they told me to send my premise, and I send my premise, and now they don't want to debate no more. So I say that to say I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't try to. You're not gonna play me like I'm a internet person who's just trying to hustle the people. I will debate anybody, and I put $50,000 on myself. That's how confident I am in my own intelligence. So with that being said, who the fuck do you? That's like Einstein having a fucking personal university for $20 a month. Like, why would you not go? Why would you not go? It's. I literally did the FBI's job for their ass. I did it.
Yeah.
for $20. For $20, the FBI should go fucking subscribe for $20.
Let me ask both you guys. Dr. Brad, you come up with amazing content on awareness of what's happening, and as you do, Brother YP.
Yeah.
How do you guys know which sources to trust? Because WebMD, they're all talking about how this shit is all good for you now, and I lost a lot of respect for their. I don't know who to trust. How do you trust this? How do you go about trusting your sources? Both you guys.
I'll let him go first because I've been doing this.
All right. I think for me, it's like there are universal laws of health and nature and the way the universe works. When you read enough books, you start to learn the repeated patterns of history in time and health. And so when they disagree with the laws of Mother Nature, I'm like, I'm out. There's no way that's possibly true. And that's what I've been saying from the beginning is like logic is fast, science is slow. So going with logic and philosophy and principles has steered me through, and like just value systems you learn through spiritual growth. And then the truth eventually comes out that all of that has remained the same since forever.
That's right.
I'll let YP go.
I told you he's right on the bullseye. Common sense. I feel like it's just common sense. Also I like to tell people that the book doesn't sell the author sells the book. So I want to know who you are. Why did you write this book? Is this even your name? A lot of people don't know that we have people who use incognito names, and that's not really even the author's name. You're like, most people will be surprised that that rappers' names and celebrities' names are not their real names. They also need to know that authors are not, don't use their real name. Sometimes you get ex-military. Sometimes you get an ex-FBI agent. Sometimes you get an ex-CIA agent who don't want to use their real name. So they go underneath the alias. So my main thing, I got a lot of shit over here. But with that being said, you have to research the person that you're choosing to listen to. It doesn't matter if it's a book. It doesn't matter if it's a song. It doesn't matter if it's a movie. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking shoe. You have to research the creator of the content that you are accepting in your life. And you have to see what is driving them. Why are they doing this? And that right there will let you know, if not saying not to fact check, but that right there will at least let you know if you should be open to receiving and trusting information from this person. And then from there, fact check. Where did this person get their information from? What was that person's agenda, and so on and so forth. And the reason I'm giving this long, drawn out answer is because you have pseudosciences. We've seen the government or the scientific community introduce the Piltdown man, and tell us that it was an evolved person when really it was a piece of plastic in a mannequin, basically. We've seen these people not only lie about the science, we've seen these people create figurines to fucking literally present. So it's beyond the book at this point. We want to know who wrote the book. Where'd you get this shit from? What is your agenda? Who's your buddies? Who do you hang with behind the scenes? What is the true benefit to you for giving me this information? And then from there, I know if I could trust you.
Now, Brother Pharaoh, check this out. One of the things that I really love about Dr. Brad Campbell is, like I said before, the way he explains science in a way that's like very digestible, right? So we got 2,000 people watching this. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. But Dr. Brad, can you kindly explain your most recent post on the shedding? I love the way you explain about what the potential, what the science is showing thus far.
Yeah, like the reasons why it could be happening or how it's happening.
The V shed. Yeah, I mean, that's Brother Pharaoh. I don't know if you've been keeping up with some of this science shit, but you know, the shedding after one gets vaccinated, it's on everyone's mind, at least in the medical wellness community, right?
Right.
So Dr. Brad had a video out. It was like a 20-minute video, but
Yeah.
you could just kindly summarize for all of us to kind of get a sense of what we need to be thinking about with the V sheds.
Yeah, there's like 6 primary mechanisms of ways this could be happening, all of which are basically impossible to prove. But same thing, we were talking about like principles and logic of science. So there's 3 main like Newtonian physics ones and 1 quantum physics one. The quantum physics one is a little more out there. It's like resonance theory, which is how trees communicate to each other. They release like pheromones to each other and talk. It's kind of like Avatar, all the things talking beneath the network of the underground in the earth. But women's periods, their cycles sync up together. So no one exactly knows like how women's periods sync up or why women's periods sync up with the moon, but it's like an energetic frequency. So energetically, people are being changed electromagnetically with like magnets, or in various inflammatory or energetic ways from the jabs. So that's one way, is this like resonance theory. That's the quantum physics, quantum mechanics side. And then on the Newtonian physics side, there's basically 3 primary ways. One is proven, which is that people who get the jab have secretory IgA antibodies against the spike protein, and they actually get rid of that in their saliva. We don't know the quantity, but we know that's one way. Also, one of the founders, Luigi, from one of the founders of mRNA technology, basically said that the spike proteins will likely shed after the jab. And then the third main way, there's like 2 subtle ways. The third main way is that getting one specific viral protein defense has been known in the past to increase other viruses in the body and basically expel other viruses out of your body. So you can get a jab for one germ, and then other germs actually like get pushed out. It's kind of like putting a bully into a crowded classroom and a bunch of the weak ones pop out. There's just not enough space. So those are like the 3 main science-based, like Newtonian ways that it could be doing the shed.
YP, have you been following some of the stuff that's going on in the magazine news, or are you busy, you know, trying to get your app and the new YouTube channel?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm keeping an eye on it, but I'm not really following it. I kind of, once I broke down the you know, like, as you know, I've basically uncovered all of this before it ever hit mainstream. It's, for me, it's like a year and a half old. So for me, I'm just like, I told you. So once I'm pretty much at the stage where it's like, what I told you, like I told you. So I'm not really, it's not exciting to me. You know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm off that, but I keep an eye out. But I'm not. So, you know, the doc had, he's carrying people on his back right now with his vaccine.
YP, if you are gonna follow one extra person, this guy, Dr. Brad Campbell, he knows how to explain things in a way that's very.
Yeah. After this, make sure you DM me. I follow you back.
Yeah. And for people here too, Dr. Brad Campbell, the most dangerous and sexy man on IG. Love you, brother. Hey,
thanks, YP. Thanks, Joe.
That's right. Salute. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
All right now.
Now,